Alright, so we are back with Scarlet Hollow, Chapter 2. Chapter 3 is coming out in the very soonly, so as I had said at the end of Chapter 1, we would play Chapter 2 around the time Chapter 3 is coming out. So here we are. So I remember that it tries to give us a recap, so let us... This one. It was a minute ago. How many minutes ago was that, Bailey? Is that 2 months ago?
That is almost 3 months.
3 months ago, okay. It's been a minute then. It's been a minute.
Well, technically it's been 3 months and a day.
Perfect timing, almost.
Yeah.
Alright. Continue.
There's so many noises downstairs.
I thought you meant because you could actually hear the game this time.
No, there's like 6 people downstairs, that's why.
Alright, so let us see a recap of episode 1. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl Ann Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. This is my Facebook banner. Welcome to the humble estate. Seemed very good for the decrepicy that is my Facebook. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering around anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. And I'm still very curious about the Forbidden Wing. We found Dustin. How did I do Dustin? Was he just afraid?
I guess, yeah.
I think. I can't really remember. However a possum would speak. We met Bailey's girlfriend and learned that she was famous.
My girlfriend? Yeah.
And we had a cute dog who realized that they were out of bacon already.
Yeah. And I'm so glad ours is still alive.
You know. And they're over here talking about being YouTubers and hunting cryptids. And we found a not deer, or potentially just a deer with a lot of tumors.
Didn't it stand up though? So that's why I called it a not deer.
No, it didn't stand up.
You sure about that?
Yeah. It, pain, rot, decay, because we can actually understand animals. And he just left.
Duke.
And then Stella over here saying that we'll definitely hear Duke, who just snuck up on us later on. We'll definitely hear him. Oh, jeez. Come on out, whatever your name is, grab the flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I say, fuck you, Duke. I'm going for the dog.
Yep.
Shit.
I save pup.
I save the cute dog. And bad things start to happen over here. Though technically it was a demise of Duke's making, I think.
Yeah.
I don't, I think that was basically his own fault for that.
Save the dog.
Yeah, we saved the dog.
The dogs don't die for us.
Then we had, the cops trying to accuse us of somehow murdering Duke in front of Stella.
Yeah.
But yeah, we met Wayne with his weird bloodied self.
Yeah.
We learned about Sailor Moon. My grandmother called them ditchlings. They're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction. Most likely for the mine that exists here.
Yeah.
From the comfort of Stella's guest room, Bailey wonders about how it would have been had she slept with Stella instead.
Yep.
Tuesday morning awaits. Well,
Wake up.
wake up or don't.
Back to my girlfriend.
You open your eyes and you realize there's an adorable dog sitting on your mantle.
Oh my god, where is it?
It's a very cute dog. It's also very dusty looking. Interesting. I'm wondering what all those are. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing, and on days like this, children like you should be birding in hell. Sorry, it's a really old reference nowadays. You're still alive, and for now, you're safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods just beyond. And you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond those trees, ready to pounce on you as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. It's very sturdy. You can't help but remember Duke slumped against the tree, very broken from his own gun.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a knock knock knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house. Hey, Tabitha came to fetch us. Past the closed door of your bedroom. Where the hell is Maple? Oh, hey, Tabby. There's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. No. I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today, as with every other day.
Mhm.
You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this.
Fuck it.
What
I have no
Well, okay then. Some people are trying to sleep in here. Saunter out half-clothed. Finish getting dressed and calmly collect yourself. Or quietly hide under the covers.
I mean, real me would just get dressed and come out, but
Yeah.
I really just want to saunter out.
I feel like it'd be more scandalous if we sauntered out half-clothed from Stella's bedroom.
True, so let's just get dressed and come.
Otherwise, it'll just be, what are you doing? You calmly collect yourself while Tabitha fumes outside your door. You didn't need to come and get us. Are you sure you don't want to visit for a bit? You don't have to run around being the big boss this week of all weeks. You should let yourself... I'm fine. Thanks. Maple, I know you're in there. Where the hell are you hiding? Just under the covers.
I'm in bed.
Letters stew. Maple isn't here right now. Or
No, let's just walk out there.
now sufficiently prepared to greet other civilized humans, you open the door and join them in the living area. Ghost tracks. San Antonio, Texas. And Pug, yes. Gretchen excitedly looks at you and wiggles her tail. She sure does.
She's so cute.
I simply must say that what it is a joy. What it is a joy, apparently, to see.
You're not reading that.
No, I mixed it all up. It's fine. That you are finally up. I do hope you are well rested and that you don't mind our most unfortunate guest.
I love Gretchen.
Morning. How'd you sleep? I don't think she was asking you what exactly did the two of you get up to last night. Well, I ate a biscuit. I went up in the woods, met a couple things.
Saw a guy shoot himself.
I grabbed a dog. Duke shot himself. I ran away. You know. Just the normal stuff you get up to on a Monday night.
Unfortunately, I did not end up in the same bedroom as Stella, but it's okay. We'll get there.
Hey, we still have 6 days, Bailey.
Dear Lord.
There's hope for you.
Yeah.
Went up to the woods to film a video. No, not that part. The cops called this morning and told me all about that. They did? What did they say? Did they find Duke? They didn't find a body, if that's what you're asking. But apparently, he never went home last night. Well, yeah, because he's dead.
Yeah.
And they had quite a few questions about you, Maple. What is wrong with this hand? So massive all of a sudden. Anyway. Ugh. Don't worry. I told them you were an upstanding citizen. I wonder if she would say that we weren't an upstanding citizen if we were to mess with her leftovers, eat her ice cream, and go in the forbidden wing.
Ooh, who knows?
She looks like so upsetty spaghetti about this situation.
Yeah. Ugh.
You should remember that kindness the next time you think about blowing me off to spend the night with a stranger. First off, I sent you a text. And second off, you did not sound like you wanted to spend the night with me.
Did we try calling her?
We did try calling her, but also, she didn't seem very excited to hang out with us.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying myself.
From our point of view, it was the less I see of Maple, the better.
Yeah.
So, excuse me for
Also,
reading her.
Also, there's a slight bit of cleavage over there with Stella. I just noticed it.
You just noticed it? I looked at Ghost Tracks and saw the little titty over here and the
Gretchen
little
the
titty
whole
over
time.
here. You've just been staring at Gretchen. I'm surprised. I've been looking at her facial expressions. I just noticed the family portrait in the background.
Gretchen's so damn cute.
Stella with, I assume, Gretchen, but for some reason it looks like a cat.
It does look like a cat, but I'm betting it's Gretchen.
I don't know what's happening in this picture here. It looks like a pig with a tutu or a school dress.
I can't tell.
I don't.
Something.
I don't. Anyway. Hey, don't be so hard on Maple. I asked them to crash here. And look, I don't care what the cops think, Tabby. There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted Maple waking up on the mountain alone last night. Waking, apparently. I took that right out the word.
Yep.
It didn't sound right when I said it, but I didn't want to go back and fix it.
Fair.
Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin, who I hardly know? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. I'm not a cat. Yeah. Alright.
Bitch.
You're not going to let her treat my dearest Stella like that, are you, Maple? Stella stays. Isn't this her house? Sorry,
Exactly.
but I should probably talk to Tabitha or just let her leave.
Isn't this Stella's house? Why are you bossing her around?
You know? And also, why are you trying to boss me around?
Yeah. We're both adults. Why the fuck are you...
You know? Why are you being so...
Yeah.
Come on, Tabby. No berating guests in the Richmond household. Stella Richmond. Whatever. I don't really care if you're here for this. Then why did you
ask her to go away?
If I didn't stop, we would have just said the whole sentence in sync. You've been in town for less than a day and my stress is already through the roof. I feel like that would have happened regardless.
Yeah, I don't think that being an adult and doing adult things is what made you more stressed.
I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up in more ways than one, and you're too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever. That checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick, even though I would never show it on my fucking face.
We texted and called you.
And then when we called you again, you said, "How dare you not call me?" I say I call you and you're like, "Oh, I didn't notice." You didn't check your previous messages? You didn't look?
No.
Confused. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No impromptu sleepovers. I don't care if you're an adult. I'm treating you like a child.
Fuck you, Tabitha.
Yeah, like what? What is this? Also, she's holding Gretchen.
Oh my god.
The threads of fate will take me where they take me. You're not my boss. You can't run off as soon as I get here and then hold me to a different standard. I watched a man die last night. There's actually something happening out there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or nothing.
You can't just leave up and leave and hold me to a different standard. Like, come on.
Yeah. But also, you're not my fucking boss, dude. I only just met you. You ran off as soon as I got here. Don't expect me to respect your time if you can't respect mine.
Thank you.
There's a difference between my duties and your impulses, Maple.
Fuck you! That's still no excuse.
I asked you what I could do. You said go into town. I don't know. So I went into town.
Friends.
And I don't know. I did what you said.
Exactly. So, God, bitch.
Don't do anything reckless while I'm at work, like going into the mines. I'll see you back at the estate tonight. Sure you will. Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Blech. You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Hey, you good? Sorry about Tabby. She totally blindsided me. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. You shouldn't let Trashbitha, apparently, treat you like that. There was nothing you could have done to stop her. I think she means well. I'm good, but how are you? I was a little tense. Please warn me the next time comes out for blood, is how my brain wanted to read that. Or nothing again.
Scroll up, I need to reread the first one. You should have let Tabitha treat you like that.
You know? Heh. Thanks. She's all pooped out. It's, complicated, you know? I mean, I could assume, but I don't really know.
Her spider plant has so many babies.
It does. That was really random, but yes, it does.
It's because Tabitha was standing in the way. Oh, they set off the smoke alarm. How wonderful.
I love that for you. It sucks that this was probably the longest interaction I've had with her since high school. How are you holding up, though? That was rough. Happy I stayed. I shouldn't have stayed. I don't regret anything, but you're right, that sucked. I couldn't care less. I'd rather just pretend that nothing happened.
I don't regret anything.
You know? I feel like it's just like, but you're right. It sucked being treated like a child by someone that you just met.
Exactly.
I don't exactly understand, but okay. And it's not like I didn't let her know where I was. Exactly. Sorry, Stella. I have to ask Mom if I can go out tonight. Last night was a lot. I don't think anyone can blame you for crashing here.
Apparently she can.
I'm still an adult. I didn't have to stay in that dingy old house with the really shitty bed.
Yeah.
Tabby just doesn't get what we went through. Who would, honestly? She doesn't need to understand what we went through to say that I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And for the record, I'm happy you stayed too. Well, yeah, I don't think you wanted to be alone either.
No.
Anyways, sorry for the rude awakening. I had been up for a little while, but I was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and we've got a full day ahead of us. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. You know, it's interesting, though, because Tabby said she was going to come and collect us. I thought that meant she was going to drag us back to the mansion, not just come by, berate us, and then leave.
Yeah.
It seems extremely pointless and a waste of her time.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I don't understand. Puppy!
Oh.
A full day ahead of us? That sounds like it's watching time to me!
Yay!
I'm so excited!
Well, but
How are you so chipper? I mean, she already knows that we talk to dogs, so man.
yeah.
Yeah, we want to talk to Gretchen. She's still off-put by it. You shouldn't be okay right now. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the dog. I guess I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing things. I still wasn't talking to you, but what happened out in the woods last night was horrific, but right now we have something important to focus on. I'll have time to process what happened to Duke when we get to the bottom of things. I mean, not a bad mindset, but I still wasn't talking to
you
him.
realize that the Explorer option didn't say animal talking, right?
Ugh, but Gretchen was the one who was just talking before that, so I wanted
didn't
to
say talking to animals, so it was obviously
It doesn't technically say I was talking to Stella either.
Yeah.
In my mind, that was to Gretchen. I mean, Gretchen saw some shit last night, too.
Yes, she did.
She almost died.
She didn't, and I'm so glad.
She could have died if we didn't, in a blind panic, dive.
Would in that one.
I mean, could you imagine if it was either let the dog go and they die off in the woods, or you throw yourself at the dog to try and stop them from running off, but then you accidentally crush them? Because that's always my fear with small animals, that I'm just gonna accidentally squish them.
Yeah.
Because they're so fragile. They're too small. That's why I like. That's one reason why I like big dogs. They're hefty. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you can just like lay on top of them and they'll be fine. You shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. I mean, as long as you put it in a time capsule and you open it again, you don't just like throw it in a vault. You know? You want to do explore again?
Keep exploring.
What happened to Duke last night would mess with anyone. I get that, but I'm fine, really. At least for now. I can process this in my own time.
Okay.
Pat's head. Pat, pat, pat. Mine is about Wayne. I mean, definitely. Alright, boss, what's the game plan? Do we have to look at this stuff? What if we just skip town? Let things ride out.
Alright, boss, what's the game plan?
I'm assuming go to the library, because that's all I heard yesterday. Aw, don't call me boss. We're partners.
Yay!
We're partners in crime.
Yay! Even better.
But first things first, I was hoping to swing by the library. Kanika's got a head start on us. It looks like she's already there. How? How does it look like she's there?
Oh, they have a group chat.
Oh. That reminds me. Let me set up a group chat. What's your number? You and Stella exchange numbers. A text message from Stella to you and Kanika. It reads, Group chat! Hopefully we can find out more about ditchlings from the older local books there. I'm not entirely sure what my brain wanted to read that as originally, but not older. I've also got a couple of threads cooking on my cryptid forums, but who knows if that'll pan out, you know? Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. I thought I was already dressed.
I thought I was too.
Can I eat some food and have it not be moth soup?
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yum. Don't worry about it. I've packed all sorts of snacks for the day. You know, breakfast is a good idea. Snacks are okay. Just so you know.
I'd rather have snacks.
I'm just saying, having good nutritious calories is a better idea than just like granola bars and shit. And Oscar totally... What was that? Oh, snacks?
Snacks all the way.
I'm not the snack type, typically. I have snacks all over my room, but I don't eat them because I don't do snacks. So I'm like trying to eat them.
Yeah, and whenever it'd be there, I'd eat your snacks. You understand why?
I mean, which worked though, because then I didn't have to worry about eating it.
I still have those Skittles in my car.
I feel like they would be melted together, just fused into one giant Skittle.
They're not.
That's
They're
weird.
fine.
That's weird. Alright, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library. As long as you don't get it inside the books. Alright, but those snacks better be good. As if you even need to worry. We already know...
Peanuts.
We already know that both of you dislike raisins, so it's okay.